everybody, and thank you so much for coming back and watching another episode of Cooking with Cool Mom Sally. And I'm really excited today because I'm actually cooking a meal that not just my kids love, but also my friends, the Waldmans, love it, the Kittlesons love it. I call it Mama's Famous Pasta, and it's my famous Spaghetti Bolognese, but you can do it with any pasta. My children absolutely love it. So I'm excited to cook it for you guys. It's super simple. Let's just get right into it. I want to show you this little chopper that I bought. I actually got it at this little antique mall out here in Santa Clarita. And basically you put onions in there, close it up, and then chop, 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 and it's so much easier and no crying because of the onions. Now I'm going to put a bunch of carrots in here and chop these up so you can see the carrots. Now we have carrots. There it is. And the carrots and the chopped onions. By the way, I did order, I know last episode I had my little makeshift, but it's just too much work to bring it up here. So I actually ordered an island. But it hasn't come in yet because COVID-19 is keeping it from getting here. So we're just gonna go old school. I like to put a little bit of olive oil in my water for the pasta and a little bit of salt, which I'm gonna get a little bit of salt as well, sea salt, and that gives the pasta some more flavor. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of butter, and you can use salted or unsalted, up to you. Okay, I'm gonna turn this up, and then I'm also going to put some olive oil. I would say about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, now that the butter and the olive oil is all simmered together, we're gonna actually add the onions first. And sometimes the carrot will sneak in there. But we're gonna let that cook for about, let's say, 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, while the onions are cooking up, what I like to do is get the meat, which I normally use turkey meat, ground turkey. I like to season the ground turkey and let that sort of sit for a minute. And now it's time to put in the carrots. All the beautiful colors. And then we're gonna stir that up. Stir all those flavors together. That's the butter, the olive oil, and the carrots. And we'll let that cook off for probably another 4 or 5 minutes. I think we're ready now for the ground turkey to go in. So I'm just gonna pop that right in there. Throw the rest of it in the trash. And I'm gonna season the other side of the ground turkey. And I like to use garlic salt. Garlic, just minced garlic, maybe like half a tablespoon. Stir that in. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually put in about, I'd say maybe like a cup of heavy cream. I just eye it. I cooked this so many times that, you know, I just go with it. And now I'm gonna add some Hunt's crushed tomatoes, whatever kind of tomatoes, if you're gonna use plum or regular tomatoes. This one has basil. I love a little bit of basil in my sauce. I'm gonna use a whole can. Okay, during the commercial break, actually I don't do commercials, so just kidding. I actually cleaned everything up because I hate looking at a mess when I'm cooking. So right now what's happening is all of the ingredients that I put in, which was the olive oil, butter, carrots, onions, the meat, the ground turkey, garlic, heavy cream, and crushed tomatoes. Wow, I remembered all of that. It's all simmering right now, and I always like to put a little bit more of the garlic seasoning, because when you put the tomato sauce in, or the crushed tomatoes, that takes a lot of the flavors out. So I went ahead and something just fell under the sink. I love to just put the lid over it and turn it down. And I love to let that simmer for like 30 minutes, or at least until my kids start yelling, "Mom, we're starving!" Then I'll go ahead and serve them. And while that's doing that for like 30 minutes, or let's say 20 minutes, I'm gonna put in some protein penne, which is, it's just better for you than the white. So, you know, during this time, we really wanna try to stay healthy. So I'm gonna throw that in. This has been boiling for a while. So like in 20 minutes, dinner's gonna be done, and that was super fast. And just to make things just a little bit simpler, I would normally from Trader Joe's pick up the mirepoix packet, which has the onions, the carrots, and the celery. And I would just throw that in rather than having to chop everything up. But because I didn't have that, you work with what you have. And while we're waiting for all of this to cook up, I have to show you my Hollywood prop. Okay. So today I decided, for those of you that don't know me and know that I'm a filmmaker, I wanted to show you my first documentary that I directed called Women Like Us. And this picture came to me in a dream. It's a beautiful Maasai warrior with a beautiful American celebrity, and they're holding hands because we are all women like us. The thought of this documentary came to me because my mom was a very inspiring woman, and it's dedicated to her. And it went through the film festival circuit, and I actually won several awards, but I wanted to show you this one. This one is from the Latino film market, and it's Best Documentary by a Latina. Thank you very much. And I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my uncle, my friends. I love you all. Mwah. And for more information about my documentary, just log on to Instagram, Women Like Us Docu, where you can see actually the trailer. You can go on our website, womenlikeusdocumentary.com, or Facebook, Women Like Us Documentary. And that's it. That's my commercial for my film. I forgot about Max's cameo. Hi, everybody! Hi! He's such a good boy. Ooh, baby. Look at that. Chunks of meat. Delish. Yum. Super surprised my girls haven't come down here to like, Mom, we're hungry. But what? Timing. Look what I'm making.
Oh my goodness.
What is this called?
Mama's favorite spot.
Hey! Are you hungry?
Very.
Oh look, they're all showing up. Where's Max? Did you hear that? You ready, babe? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Look at how good that looks. Can you say hi to everybody? All right, we're gonna eat, so stay tuned, and we'll, they'll be my little critics. Let me know how it tastes. What I did was I mixed the pasta and the sauce together, because with penne, you want all the sauce to go into the tubes of the penne. So I like to mix it all together. Who's hungry? And we have a little left over for tomorrow.
It's really good.
You like it? Came out good? Maybe?
It's hot. Or it's warm.
It's your favorite, right? Hello?
Opa.
I always say, if my kids are happy, then I did a good job. Thanks, guys. I love you. We'll see you next time on Cooking with Cool Mom Sally. I made them say that. We'll see you next time. Okay, so during the I'm trying to put it. Let's do that again. Take two. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Cooking with Cool Mom Sally. You guys still say that with me.